Win the PvP, hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? I think the base is coming along quite nicely. I just wanted to get kind of more of a defensive setup, so that way it will be okay. Yeah, 2 subs now? See, what did I tell you? I knew it was gonna happen. The road to success starts with 0 subs, and then 1 sub, and then 2 subs, and then 200 subs, and then 500 subs, and it just keeps going up. So stay consistent. I'm proud of you. Nicely done. Yep, you just need 50 subs to stream, and then you need 500 subs and either 3,000 watch hours or 3 million views, and then you can get monetized. 48 more to go. Let's go! Only 48 more subs, and then when the PvP can live stream. Do you have a nickname that I could call you rather than the full win the PvP? Do you have like an abbreviated nickname, or I don't mind like saying the whole username. I just didn't know if I was just curious to see if you had any nicknames. That is a schmeckle in the ground, and I'm gonna actually activate haste, because we get a chance at getting a an ore, like an extra ore. I think it's right now it's a 4% chance. I didn't want to do that. Oi, in my face. Excuse me. I like that placement right there. Very nice indeed. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go 3. And then walls, which we need more of, so cool. Ike, nice. Well, Ike, thank you for joining us on this amazing journey. And I'm glad that I get to witness your amazing journey through the YouTube as well. Yeah, you can call me Clouds. Cloudy. Clouds are Cloudy. Clouds420 is my YouTube name, but the OG username is Cloudy Daydream, and that's what my Twitch is Cloudy Daydream 420. I don't really stream on Twitch too much, just because. Wait. We've been able to make wool this entire time? So you're telling me that with string, I could have slept in a bed and not have to wait through night this entire time? I've waited through like every single night. This is a load of malarkey right here. No, I'm not even gonna take that one out. We're just gonna make all of... That's good to know, but also somewhat disappointing that it took me that long to figure that out. I'm gonna make the bed pink. Whoops. Oops. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wonder if it'll let us sleep. Because we do have George, Joff, and Rick down there, so what if we... You have a great day as well. I'm glad we could chat. Be sure to check back in, watch the VOD when it uploads, and hope to see you again in the next live, or this live if you return. Huzzah. Godspeed. Godspeed, Sir Ike. So yeah, we have a bed now. Lovely. I think, and I just think, I'm trying to think of where to place it. We could put it next to the furnace, because that's our, it stays warm. That would make sense, right? That seems logical. We have 7 schmeckles and 2 diamonds. That's pretty frickin' wicked. Frickin' and frackin'. We got a lot of coal. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, day 1000, the cave dweller will make an appearance. I've heard but rumors in this land. The land of Dante's Inferno. I got plans for that spot right there. Oh, we still have to go make more walls too. But yeah, I think mutants are gonna have a pretty tough time getting up this fucking mountain, because we're gonna go all the way down there. And there was a giant chicken. I think it was down that way, I presume. Somewhere. But we also saw something under the brick right over here, which I need. I wish we had books so we could make a log for anyone who joins this world someday, when this is a realm server. Oh, I see a squirrel. Ah, fantastic Mr. Foxman. Hello. A formidable fortress indeed. We we're getting there. This was a grand plan, a grand plan that has actually been working out quite nice. Oh, also, I'm not sure if you have met George, Joff, or Rick, but allow me to introduce. Also, I went this entire time, 88 days, without not, like, I didn't realize that I could craft wool out of string, and so I've just waited through nights, or, like, been productive through nights, but I haven't been able to sleep. So, yeah. We've been in Dante's Inferno for 88 days without sleep. So, this is Joff. Hello, lad. Oh, nope, he's still aggressive. Anyway, that's George, and that's Rick. Quite stylish indeed. Okay, ready? We're gonna sleep through the first night this entire time in this world. Starting now. Oh, it won't let me because there's monsters nearby. That's because we need to go upstairs. If I put it maybe right here, I think this would be the best spot. There we go. Oh. Wow, I slept like a fucking rock. Ugh. One sleep, two sleep, three sleep, four. Open the gate and view what lies before. A mysterious land, yet a single man roams with net in hand. And we still haven't made the walls. Thank you, thank you. No applause necessary, it's just my poetic self. Clouds the wise. Oh! What is that? Oh, it's just a moth. A moth. We were startled by a moth. Okay. But no, all jokes aside, thank you. That was I hope to be a bard someday in the next D&D campaign that I join. I don't think we need steps quite yet. Actually, we do. We do need the steps. Also, I'm gonna put this dirt in there. So, I'm thinking, brainstorming, this hole right here, I'm gonna fill with dirt and, like, layer it with dirt and stuff. and make a fishy biome, so then I could just fish on the top of a mountain. Oi! Oi! I'm trying to build here. Fine. Just be in my way then. Fun fact, I used to be deathly afraid of moths. It'd look weird. Yeah, I used to be afraid of moths for a while when I was younger. I don't know. The emperor moths they're like massive, and I lived in a place where we'd get a bunch of them, and they just kind of freaked me out. I don't know if they were big moths. They were just massive moths. I think emperor sounds familiar. I don't know. But yes, I think we're gonna have this loop down this way and around. So right here is gonna be the water, and we're gonna have trees, all like a layer of trees, I think. Or we could, oh, you're just that tired, eh? Okay. Or we could just have it loop like that all the way down, and then have like a great lake or something. We could do that too. But yeah, this is quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Just trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think I might just have it drop off. That's a lot of iron. Booyah. I need to find copper so I can make some good old lightning rods. So we have a few way up there. If you could see them to the left, right up there. And I'm gonna have them traversing down the mountain, because it gets pretty stormy around these parts, you know. The weather here is unpredictable. It goes from the quietest of still to windy and thunderstorms. And the thunderclaps are but of the gods. But yeah, this is day 89 in Dante's Inferno. It's been interesting, to say the least. We've almost died several times. Slenderman most recently got us down to half heart, down in the quarry. So that was exciting. We came across 2 cows, and then we lost them. Elf lightning. It's all the ion in the clouds. Interesting. Well, let's see. I'll just go up this way. I just wanted to open up that vein real quick, because then I can activate haste. I don't know if you were here when I added the skills, so there's a whole list of skills, which I'll show you here shortly. You can upgrade them through experience points too, which is pretty cool. I needed to check. Yeah, they're very bright against everything. The wisps are... They have different, here, I'll actually grab that book too. How about that? We'll do some reading. Reading time with clouds. Thank you for joining. They're in the dynamic lights. So. Skills. Yeah, we have Alchemy, Archer, Blastmaster, Explorer, which we've got Explorer up decent amount. I don't know what the ability is. Swift Step. Let's take a look at it. When enabling this ability, the player receives a speed and jump boost 1 for 10 seconds. After enabling this ability, the cooldown is 60 seconds. So level that up. Select ability. Enable ability. So we are pretty fast. And it lasts for a short minute. How do we activate that again? A saddle or boat? And then the passive is double jump. Yeah. Hold up. So we're gonna have a boat in the inventory if we ever want to activate that. And then I also wanted to check mining. So we're at a 6% rate, like 6% chance to drop an additional item. And then we have haste, so I wanted to kind of read more of haste. So it's level 3, so it's minus 15 seconds of cooldown, 5-second longer duration, and the haste level is upgraded by 1. Hey, okay, so when enabling this ability, the player will receive haste 3 for 15 seconds after enabling this ability. Cool. And that's cool. So it updates you. This book updates you on every level, and it tells you how much experience you need till the next level. That's cool. That's wicked. Dynamic lighting, I wanted to see the different personality traits of the... So yeah, so whimsical, happy, woolly and confused, wrathful, angry, wandering, curious, and wistful, sad. Okay. So, the wisps' faces will be a hint to which personality they've grown into. The whimsical, a happy wisp which will gift you positive effects based on what you're doing. That's fucking cool. The woolly, living in a constant state of confusion, sometimes rubbing off on hostile mobs. It can confuse ranged mobs to lose their weapons. Ranged mobs, so like, are we talking like a range of mobs so they could drop swords and stuff, or are we just talking about skeletons? The wrathful, always angry, will attack any that dare harm it or its owner. Okay, we will remember that. We accidentally killed Petunia, our hamster, while mining. It's okay. She had a death wish already because she was trying to run into fire a few episodes back, so. The wandering. Oh, so curious. It will sometimes wander a bit too far, but in return, bring you random gifts. It's going to make a blaze, just a skull on the floor, yeah. And the wistful. A moody companion which will sometimes cry on your farms to grow the crops and moisturize farmland. That's dope. So, I'm thinking these dudes, I don't know what their faces are. But I have a farm area that I need to build. It's just, we have a giant, like, mutant shark trying to kill us every time we go there. Oh, that's not even a moth, that's a cabbage white butterfly. Lovely. I have a little butterfly collection going. I'm gonna get butterflies in a jar. It's like one of my favorite things to do in games. I do that in Terraria as well. I love Terraria. Or is it Terraria? I feel like there's two different ways to go about pronouncing it. We also I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, water. Well, that got our pyromania up. Oh yeah, pyromania, go up. Oh wait, that also deals damage to our stuff. Whoopsies. We have better ways of upgrading pyromania. Terra Earth. Yeah, Terra is Earth. You ever watch what was it, Terra Nova? It was like a dinosaur show where they end up finding anomalies. Primeval, so I think Primeval was the show where dinosaurs came through anomalies way back in the day, and then Terra Nova was where they actually it was like a futuristic part at first, and then they got teleported into a dinosaur area, which I think that show was pretty cool when it was airing. I used to watch a show called Eureka growing up as well. That show's pretty cool. Just trying to think of what we really need. Is it nighttime? It's nighttime, I'm pretty sure. We can put the dirt away. Yeah, they were like early 2000s shows. Oh, we didn't sleep. I'm not buying any more paintings from that dude until... Where is our bed? Oh, it's upstairs. Ha! I was like tripping for a second. We don't even need to sleep because it just turned daytime. And fuck, I didn't buy a... Or not buy, but get a pickaxe. I know I was forgetting something. Spacey! I haven't made coffee yet today, so I'm gonna get to a point where I can chill and make some coffee in a moment. I think we'll do some mining, some brainless mining. See, homie's just napping. Okay, we don't have, or we have one raw ingot, so I'm gonna see. So we have haste activated. Oh, that's a big vein. Nice. And yeah, I'd say we got a decent amount. Caffeine trips are mad energizing, so like, are you talking about like drying out magic mushies and then you putting the powder in coffee? Because yeah, or like I know like healthy microdosing mushrooms is now like a huge thing going around. And like you could get them online and stuff now, but and they make like, yeah, mushroom coffee or tea and stuff, which that shit is pretty energizing. You just gotta be careful how much you know, drink of it. I don't think the stuff that you can get, like the natural stuff, like the nice stuff that doesn't have the psilocybin in it, that doesn't really have any effect other than energizing, I think. On Inferno. Yeah, it's definitely, environment plays a huge part in going on a trip, I would say. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty wicked. Got really quiet. I don't know how I feel about that. Usually when it gets quiet or like frogs stop chirping, it means there's something around. Especially like that's a huge thing in the woods that like when you hear the crickets stop chirping or the frogs stop croaking, usually means you're being watched or there's something in the area. Or they sense you, but a lot of the time, I don't know, in my experience about around being, like, with being around, like, frogs and stuff, or, like, near ponds and stuff at night, they'll start chirping again. Yeah, you gotta get in the right headspace. Most definitely. But yeah, I spent a lot of time outdoors. And in the woods. In the woods is very warm. In the woods is our home. Yeah, I plan on going hiking. Well, I was planning on going hiking um this upcoming weekend, but it's supposed to snow. It said it was gonna be sunny, and then it said snow. So who knows? I never trust the weather people, or I just kind of feel it. I think I think um I think I've gotten more accurate weather predictions through my body and like my joints and my fucking aches and pains rather than the weatherman. And just knowing Mother Nature, I guess, and like being able to observe and predict. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it much more than that. Autism. Feel the petrichor in the bones. Reminds me of the song Radioactive. I remember when that song was popular and like a huge hit. It's funny to think about like all the songs that are now kind of obsolete that were like all the rage. We're gonna build a wall around the mountain. I'm just gonna make a block of iron. A block of iron. Fond memories indeed. I'm gonna finish building this little perimeter. I'm gonna have it go loop around right here. Or I'm gonna have it keep going this way, I think. I think that'd be cool. I I have no idea what kind of sound effects that thing's making. But yeah. Oi, I don't want that block there. Yeah. And we'll just have it go this way. And maybe drop down a level right here, I think. Yeah. You want to take a nap? Nap time. Internet quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. My booty hole. Sorry if it gets pixelated, folks. I feel like this this texture pack though makes it run at a kind of better speed. I don't know. It might just be me, but it's what I've observed. Oi, you talking to me? There's a show on YouTube called The Big Les Show, and it's an Australian animated show. It's like an adult animation show, and you should go check it out. There's a character named Sassy the Sasquatch, and it's probably one of my favorite shows. Cause he has a his own little side show kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna make some coffee real quick, actually. Ugh. I'll be right back. Ba 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 ba. Coffee's been acquired. I've recently been on the weekends playing Final Fantasy Pixel, uh, the 1 through 6, uh, all the way through. I have thousands of hours on Final Fantasy Pixel 1 and 2. I played it on my DS Lite, the Game Boy version. I still have it actually. It's pretty cool, but I have the remastered version now on the Switch. So that's pretty cool. I've also been enjoying my second playthrough of Pokemon Sword. Yeah, it's been a really fun time on the weekends, just kind of chilling, playing some Pokemon. Now we have 2 butterflies. Do they stack, though? I don't know if they stack. I hope they stack. Please stack. They don't stack. I should have known. Fireflies. Okay. Well, don't mind if I just plop some of those right there. Yeah. Oh, look. A new dawn. A new dawn in the day. The 90th day of Dante's Inferno. Like, I will admit some days I have just, like, kind of not done anything in this world. Because I just set it to kind of, like, ambient mode is what I call it. So I just set the controller down and let it run for a little bit. But on day 1000, we'll get the cave dweller, so it's kind of my own funeral at that point. The more days that pass and I'm not productive, so yeah, we're gonna take this out right up here. Off topic, in the scale of morality on the line per se, is it better to be on the good side, bad side, or just let yourself be gray? So, your question is, you want to know my answer? I'll give you an answer right there, and it's a quick and simple answer. I don't think anyone is solely on either side 100%, okay? Because within good, there's always bad, and within bad, there's always good. Even if it's, and, you know, it doesn't even have to be, like, necessarily per se evil within good, you know? But there is sometimes evil within good, but there is always, you know, good within bad and bad within good. It's, you know, yin and yang. But that principle, I think is the only answer. To say someone's 100% good or 100% bad, even if it's down to the smallest percentage, there's always, you know, something, even if it's a thought, you know, like, and I think there's a misconception where people think, oh, that bad is like something super negative. No, it's like, you know, that bad could be like what makes up your insecurities, or not, like, it's just, it's negative and positive, you know. I think, you know, science relies on negative and positive. life. Um, I think life is negative and positive. You know, it's the flow. That's why you have trouble doing bad. And see, that's the thing. Like with having those morals, there's so many different like stems from. It's like a perk tree, you know, because within those basic morals of good and bad stem, you know, good, and someone has this perspective, or good and someone has a different perspective, or bad and someone has, you know, it's just, I think that, you know, saying that yes, there is both good and bad sides or forces is a true statement, but I think that's just a label to a energy and force that we have a very small understanding of, I think, in the big scheme of things. But this is all like, you know, theories and stuff. But yeah, that's my thoughts on good and evil. I can tell you this, there's evil in this world and there is good in this world, and neither can live without each other, because then there wouldn't be balance. I think what you should do is everyone, in fact, should find the balance within themselves, and they'll find things will be a lot easier. Yeah, here's the thing. Being good, it does hurt a lot of times. Especially when people take advantage of your kindness. I can say for certain that my kindness has been taken advantage of in more ways than one. And you know, I've been through a lot of shit that I'm not necessarily happy with, but you know, things happen, and I guess the biggest thing is if you can get back up from them and move on and overcome, you know, those obstacles. But yeah, you know, it's hard to be good, but that's the thing. If being good and kind and, you know, a, you know, good person, if you will, was easy, I don't know, I just think it kind of defeat the purpose. It's meant to be a challenge. It's meant to be a challenge because the more you get challenged, the more hardened you become, and in time, you know, if you think about it, a sapling goes through the most brutal of weather conditions, or can, you know, and it still grows into a tree. It just takes time. And that's how I kind of view life in this consciousness, you know. The things that we experience, the things that we go through. Yes, they seem to be the worst when they happen, but I feel like everything has an answer and everything happens for a reason, even if it's something bad. And positive doesn't always mean good. It could just be neutral. You know, there is, like in D&D terms, I guess, like there's neutral, then there's good, and neutral good, or neutral bad, or chaotic evil, chaotic good, evil good, I don't know. I guess evil good would be neutral, but see, that we made it our way back. But yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I haven't seen that mutant chicken lately. That thing's made an appearance at the main gate over there, and then kind of just disappeared into the woods. You know what's crazy? I unplugged the coffee maker, and it's still making noise, like electrical noise. It's tripping me out right now. I don't know how I feel about it. That time I found out my coffee maker was possessed. Solar powered. No, it's a new anime. I have some pretty cool anime ideas. I hope to be a producer someday. I have just too many thoughts. And I think I could be a great producer of not just movies, but of shows, and I just creator. I want to be a great creator. I am a great creator. What am I saying? But yeah, words have words have power, and this world runs on vibrations. And if you think about it, sometimes we say things and it actually happens. Well, there's a reason behind that, because if you put enough energy. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Best be making me way back, I presume. Yeah, this is gonna be really fun when I get the server up and running. I'm a very wise bit of steam. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, like I've had some interesting trips. I've tripped on the magic mushrooms probably. No, it was 8 times. I haven't really ever wanted to trip since, but it definitely was spiritual every time for me, and I learned lessons every time, and I think it played a huge part in, you know, closure. And so please, like, find yourself a spot where you feel at your most calm and peaceful before you decide to go on a trip. But yeah, it's interesting, the mindsets that one can gain, and I feel like a lot of it's just tried to be suppressed throughout the ages to where we are now, which there's so much control. Control is the ultimate religion in a sense. And people capitalized on that. That's all religion, in my opinion, really is. I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. Did we sleep? Yeah, we did. Yeah, I got a lot of universal information. In a way, I don't know. I'm a precognitive dreamer, to put it lightly. You can look up the definition for that if you need to, but yeah. Do I want to know something a bit funny? Indeed. I'm gonna cut this side off, I think. Over at the, that corner over there. I might just drop it down right here, to be honest. I don't think we need to go around this side of the, like, we don't need to go down, with the platform, because we're just gonna loop it down over there. Is the back side. And this way, so with doing this too, it's also going to create it an easy, never really dreamed much before about a year ago, not really just vivid dreams. I think mostly because I have, oh, I have Fantasia, okay. And no inner monologue. Yeah, that's, I've met a few folks who have that same issue with like not being able to really like close your eyes and like picture. I have not just an inner I don't necessarily, I do have an inner monologue, but I have like so many thoughts all the time. And I've actually made predictions off those thoughts, and like it freaks me out. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting world that we live in, and our brain is ever so mysterious. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop this down. Fortune teller? Much more than that, I think. I think it's much more than just fortunes. I do readings, so I have a, it's more so like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure I'll find a way to explain it. So I think right behind here is Rick. So we're just gonna leave this the way it is. Excuse me. Can I tell your fate? It's I mean, I haven't really done many readings other than a few people. Holy cannoli. Hello. More friends. I'm sure someday I could give you a reading, for sure. I've been out of practice for a minute, though. Not out of practice, just like kind of set it down for a minute. But most definitely, lad. Lately I've just been getting kind of like vivid feelings. The universe has been kind of fucking weird lately. What are your thoughts on, Mr. Foxman, what are your thoughts on multiverse? Like the multiverse theory. Cause I have a theory that links it to aphantasia. So, you don't dream, right? Or you haven't dreamed? Is that like your entire life you haven't been able to dream or see images? Or inner monologue? Very little. So the theory, the theory that I've been kind of like working on lately is like, I don't know, I've asked a few people this because I'm not too sure like most people's thoughts on it, and I don't know if anyone else's, too many other people have experienced it, but have you ever like closed your eyes and then it's mostly happens at like night, but have you ever like closed your eyes and seen like a white flash and then opened your eyes but everything's like kind of normal? Because I've closed my eyes before and seen a white flash. So my theory behind that is like the inner monologues and voices that we have in our heads and stuff, and like when we close our eyes and picture images or can see images, or when we dream, that's us going into just a different conscience in a different multiverse, different reality. That's just our being temporarily moving between, and lucid dreaming is when we become aware of that, but for most people I feel like it's you're only able to view it. Lucid dreamers are able to, manipulate those different worlds. And so the theory behind it is that when you close your eyes and you see a white flash, that is in the instance of you hop into a different reality or like multiverse in that instance, and then that's why like it could be to the smallest detail things feel weird or like um just things feel off. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a theory that I'm developing or trying to work on, but when I write it down on paper someday, it'll make more sense, I think. I'm more so talking about like also like so like for the people that can't dream, that means that this reality is their main reality, and that until they're able to like dream, if that ever happens, like maybe that means that like this is like your anchor reality and there are no other multiverses. I don't know. It's just a theory, but it's interesting to think about. I'm just gonna mine this down to the dirt whenever it reaches that point. I'm not gonna make this side drop off completely because the terrain's different right here. So yeah, so like there's always that like the soul, if you will. Our soul never leaves. So our soul is bound to our initial consciousness. Okay. And then our spirit, astral projection allows us to view, us in a different reality. And certain people, I feel like, have figured this out long ago, and that's why we live in the world we do now. We'll see. I'm sure people will start to theorize stuff over the years. I'm excited to see what the world's going to be like in, 50 years from now. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be 70 years old, and I'll be wreaking havoc on a motorized shopping cart. Like like Happy Wheels, but I won't be morbidly obese. I'm probably just gonna burn a lot of this stone. We also have some friends, but I'm gonna shove them in a box, I think, for now. I don't really wanna... In society now, a closeness, not by spiritualness, but by egotistical thoughts in a way. I do agree on that as well. Society is in fact very closed. But I think the biggest misconception with this reality is that everyone thinks that we're doing it individually, but we're actually not. And greed, you know, the seven deadly sins play a huge part in that. So, yeah, you know, with consciousness leads to, you know, potential corruption. The more you know, the more you develop, the more that lust for and greed for everything around grows in certain minds. Here's an interesting concept for you. You ever think that the reason why us as a society in the United States um, is so fixated on cinema and movies? If you think about it, even the fucked up movies, right? All it is doing is just normalizing any potential possibility for any outcome that we could experience. That's all it is. Because if they put it into a movie, oh, someone's not actually ever gonna do that now because they made a movie on it, you know? That's how that works. People crave experience. Yeah, it's true. Alrighty, lad. I hope that you have a loveliest of days. Godspeed. Everyone, let's get a W in chat for Mr. Foxman. The fantastic Mr. Foxman, if you will. Cool beans. Just kind of clearing out the inventory right here. I'm probably going to step aside and make some food here shortly. I'm a little hungry, so I'll make some soup. Soup sounds good. It's really cold out today. Okie dokie. Yeah, I might actually make some omelet, to be honest. Omelet sounds good. Oh, 3 egg omelet or something. A little bit of cheese. A little bit of prosciutto. Oh no, wait, maybe. I think we have some. But yeah. So I'm just gonna set this aside for a minute. Maybe I'll go in here with the chickens. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna go make some food. Alrighty, folks, I made some soup. I'm back. Gonna unplug the controller. Let's see. Grab some picks. I like that we have so many arrows. And we haven't cracked open the other bow. We've been running off of bows that we've picked up from skeletons. Crazy. Mick squeeze me. Ugh. I don't know why I moved that like that when I could just do this. We're gonna start converting shit into blocks. And then we're gonna put it up in here. Did we already go through that much string? Damn. Well, I guess it takes, what? 16 string? No, it does not take 6 string. Hold up. We're gonna check this real quick. I thought it only took 4 string to make 1 piece of wool. Or was it 4 stacks of 4? No, no, it's just 4. Wow. That's actually insane. So we can start farming, we can start farming string too. When we get our grass area. I don't think we really need anything else. I was gonna put some eggs away. We'll cook those off later. I'm gonna have to go get some, find a way to get leather to make some more egg sacs. But yeah, this is looking pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna go down that way and kind of make it stretch all the way down there. And then we'll do this way. Kind of going around and down that way. I'm doing a little bit of brainstorming. I don't think I'm going to fill this area right here with water. I'm just going to let it drop, turn it into a cliff. We're going to finish mining this area too. But for now, we're going to drop this side down completely to the dirt over there. we're getting there. I might have to poop. I ate some soup and now I have to poop. I'll leave it right here though in case any creatures decide to make an appearance.